I am the Dollar Sportsman. Thank you for joining me today. I got an interesting question on YouTube and it takes a full video to answer it. Is the JAKL, the Palmetto State Armory JAKL, good as a first-time rifle? Well, we're going to discuss that today compared to the AR-15. That's the question. Here comes the answer. A special thank you guys to Utah Air Guns for sponsoring our channel. They are super dope. Super dope. That's why I like them. They're a few minutes away and they are super fun and they have a really cool shooting range that you should check out. I have gotten all of my competition air rifles from them for the last few years and they work really well. I really like shooting speed, guys, and those impacts, they shoot fast. They shoot so fast. I highly recommend them. If you want to shoot speed in competition, check it out, utahairguns.com. You can also check out the Dynamic, which I just did the 500-yard shot with in the stupidest wind you could possibly shoot in. Okay, that's not true. It wasn't a hurricane, but it was really bad, and it worked out great. So there you go. Check them out, utahairguns.com. Also, a very special thank you to Zan Projectiles because they are what we used in the 500-yard shoot that we just did. The fact that you can get a 41 grain slug to cut through 45-mile-per-hour wind gusts and still hit a target, a milk jug-sized target at 500 yards, is really impressive. So those slugs are great. I highly recommend you check them out. I've used them different grain weights, different calibers, and they've always worked. So check them out, link below. Now guys, one more thank you to this particular video, Palmetto State Armory. They sent out the JAKL so that I could do a review on it, and that video is linked below. We did a full review and we compared the JAKL with a 300 blackout AR-15 build. This one right here, also from Palmetto State Armory. Now I purchased this. I did get a discount, which was nice. Palmetto did send me out the JAKL, and they might let me keep it. Don't know. So there you go. This thing is very cool. The JAKL is an awesome gun. This is 300 blackout. They have come out with other models and versions of varying different lengths and calibers now. There's we're waiting for the 308 JAKL. That's gonna be super cool. But you can get it in 5.56 and other cool stuff. I went with 300 blackout because I wanted to do the side-by-side comparison with another shorty 300 blackout build, and the comparison was very fun. In that video, we received a comment, and the comment asked, would you recommend the JAKL as a first-time rifle in terms of defense, right? His question made me think, and I didn't want to answer in the comment because it takes a little more explanation than what a comment could provide. But first and foremost, I do want to say, dude, that was a good question. That was really good. That's good thinking. That tells me that he's thinking about defense. He's thinking about application. You can tell by the question that he doesn't have a lot of experience with the platforms themselves, which is fine. That's what I'm here for, is to show you guys what you can do and what is possible. So, the JAKL, as compared to an AR-15. Well, the JAKL is a piston-fired system. It can be used with a folding pistol brace, and it can be fired with a folding pistol brace, which is very cool. Would I recommend firing like that? No, not really. You know, this little pocket right here ain't too bad for that. Just saying, it's not on my shoulder. It's a good system. It's different, though. So we tested it on the range, and it worked for me. I don't know about other people's experiences with the JAKL. I can't speak to that. All I can speak to is my own, and it worked, and it was awesome. This thing has an 8.5-inch barrel adjustable gas block, so if you put a suppressor on it, I didn't want to put a suppressor on this one because I was going to send it back to Palmetto, so I didn't want to modify it. But if I do get to keep it, that's the first thing I'm doing, is I'm putting a brake on here that will accept a suppressor, quick detach mount of some kind, and try it out that way. The system is good. Now, compared to an AR-15 though, that's the question. Is it better? So this, Palmetto State build number 3, is my 11.5-inch build. I purchased this. This thing is rocking. I've had this for a few years now. I've made a few different videos with it, and it works very well. I've got the SME, Witt machine SME on the front. That is a brake, that is not a suppressor, but it directs all the sound forward. I've got the primary arms 1x6 on the top, LPVO, which works great, etched reticles. I highly recommend if you're gonna do defensive stuff. But there's a whole opinion on LPVOs for self-defense. So it's up to you, right? I'm not gonna get into that in this video, but this thing rocks, works very well. I like it. I can get on target quick and do what I need to do. It works great. Now, this particular one, these are all pistols, by the way. Pistols! If I've said rifle at any point in this video, forgive me. Pistol, okay? This has got a BCM handguard right here. You can jam your hand into that. This is an 11.5-inch barrel, and it rocks. I like it a lot. Just saying. And this is a Palmetto State build. People have asked, is Palmetto State worth having for defensive situations? And my experience with them has been extremely good. I can't speak to anyone else's, but a lot of things that I see online show really good results, which is why I got into them in the first place, because they were budget friendly and they were results driven. So I like it a lot. I've got this, got the Streamlight on there, works great. If I need to get going, I can get going. Now, this was a kit, so I do have an Aero Precision lower on this particular one. I do really like Aero Precision stuff as well. That's just personal preference. You do you. An AR-15 has been around long enough that there is a lot. There is so much support for that system in the world. They are easy to take down, to clean. Once you learn how to build your own and clean it and take care of it, it's super simple, right? And I would say that the same thing is true for any gun system. As long as you know how to take care of it and you're efficient at it, you can have an M1 Garand if you want, you know, for your self-defense if you really want to blast through 3 houses. But this one is in 5.56. I picked an 11.5-inch barrel because it is optimized with 5.56 at closer range. And it works. It works very well. So it's accurate, it's awesome. And I like it, and I have this one kitted up because A, it's my own, I'm not sending it back, and B, because I trust it. I trust an AR-15 platform in order to provide you with a reliable self-defense system. And again, the Palmetto State Armory stuff is good stuff. There are other cheaper brands that I would not recommend for home defense. But the PSA stuff has been really good, and now they work with me. I'm an affiliate with PSA. If you buy any of this kit from the links in this video, I get a little kickback. It's like a few percent, right, kickback on purchases. And I've been using that as an affiliate program for years now because I believe in them. I don't work with companies I don't believe in. So there you have it. Now, how does that compare to the JAKL? Well, the JAKL system is its own system. It's a newer system. It's similar to other platforms that are on the market. So if you're familiar with other piston-driven platforms and you work well with them, then go for it. But if you are going to purchase a JAKL for your own self-defense needs or plinking or whatever have you, you need to know how to use it. You need to know how to take care of it, take it down, put it back together efficiently, so you're not going to have any problems. Now, me personally, I haven't learned this platform very well. I'm still working on it. So I've still got work to do. I've been able to oil it, lube it, but that's it. That's the basics. I haven't gotten farther than that. So I know ARs, though, extremely well. I've been working with these for a long time, and I can take this apart and put it back together, and I can change out parts and components. I know which components I like. I know which ones I want to focus on, and I can work with it very well. So for me personally, and again, this is just the dollar sportsman, right? That's just me. I would pick an AR-15 platform to go with first. If you are just getting into the defensive world with pistols or with full rifles, I would go with an AR-15. And that's your answer to your comment. Your comment rocked, brother. I hope that you will keep thinking about this, and I hope you all, viewers, will think about how are you going to use your systems. John Lovell, Warrior Poet Society, made a video a long time ago, gun swap, where he talked about, are you a collector or are you a user? And I really appreciated that video because you can buy all sorts of different kinds of guns, but if you are not familiar with and efficient and proficient in those different guns, then why do you have them? If you want to collect, totally cool, I get it. I understand, I like guns too. But if you don't know how to use them, that's a problem, straight up. You need to know how to use everything that you have. Get used to them. This is another AR build. This is the 300 Blackout I showed you previously. And again, AR, I built this, right? I understand it. And for that reason, I'm pretty freaking happy with it. I got this super funny lower too from PSA. There was some idea that they were gonna get rid of gas ovens, gas stoves in the government. And so it says, come and take it with a gas stove. That was a PSA custom thing for a while, super cool. Anyway, so I know how to use these better. As I learn the JAKL, as I learn piston-driven systems, I might change my mind, just being honest. Although the market has much more support for an AR-15 system than it does for anything else on the market. So there you have it. I hope that helps. The JAKL would work very effectively. I'm not saying anything that it's not effective or efficient. It's gonna get the job done, and 300 Blackout gets the job done. This is the 300 Blackout too though, this is 7-inch barrel. If you like it and you're gonna learn it, go for it. But otherwise, I would say stick to the AR-15. You'll have much more support in the biz. I'm the Dollar Sportsman. Thank you guys for watching. Whatever you do, make sure that you are training with your systems, with your platforms. Make sure that you train and that you're efficient and proficient and ready to go. Because with the way the world's going, you're gonna need to be proficient in whatever you've got. It's your family, it's your life. No one's coming to save you. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this has been informative. Quick little video in my office today. Stay safe, get out there, figure out what you can do, and be efficient. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.